Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to help you get more serve power by making sure that you know when the leg drive should initiate. I watch so many players, especially on social media, and they post videos of them playing, and you see most players who struggle with maximizing their leg drive and making sure that all of that energy goes into the racket. You see them allow the racket to drop quite low, sometimes all the way to the bottom, before the leg drive begins. In order to maximize your legs pushing against the ground, it's best not just to do it, but to time it correctly. And the proper timing of the knee bend should begin as the ball leaves your hand, or around that time, depending on how high you toss. But around the time the ball comes out of your hand, that's when your knees are going to bend. It can be the same thing whether it's a platform or it's going to be a pinpoint stance. But the real key to this is that when the racket approaches the birthday hat, whether just before or as you're hitting the birthday hat, that is when your legs begin driving up. It's best to explode up with your legs just before or as your racket is hitting the birthday hat. If you wait for the racket to go all the way down, even part way down, and then begin the leg drive, you're not going to maximize the shoulder stretch that then is allowing you to throw the racket into the ball so explosively. So I'm going to hit some serves, and I'll do a couple in slow motion. My goal is that I release the ball and I'm bending my knees, and then as I get my racket above my head, that's when I begin to explode my legs up. Now there's a very simple drill that you can use to practice this, and it's simply wear a birthday hat. You're going to get into your deepest knee bend. You're going to turn your back slightly to the net with your tossing arm up and your racket ready to hit the birthday hat. It's almost like I'm saluting, right? The strings are pointing down, ball could sit in the throat of the racket. The goal here is that you begin the leg drive as your racket begins coming in over your head. What you don't want to do is knock the party hat off, then explode up with your legs. But you want the leg drive to happen simultaneously. If you look at Riley Opelka, you look at Andy Roddick, these are players who, before they hit the birthday hat, their racket or their body is going up. You look at Federer and Osaka, it's as John Isner, it's as their racket is hitting the birthday hat. That's when their leg drive occurs. So get a birthday hat and practice exploding up while simultaneously hitting the birthday hat. I'll hit one more serve and I'll try to really get this timing perfect. That felt pretty good. Work on your leg drive timing. Wear a birthday hat to make sure that your leg drive begins just before or as you're knocking the hat off with your racket. And there's no doubt, you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.